Guys, hope everyone is doing good. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to do the unboxing and first impression of the skin tone markers set from the Ohuhu brand, and I got this from Amazon. I will be posting the link in the description box below. You can go and check it out. Guys, please note that this is not a sponsored video. I was thinking of buying this range from a long time, like it's very popular among the illustrators here. I've seen this and I wanted to try this out, and here you can see the cost. I actually got this after some discount. So yeah, the price range keeps on like changing, and here it's mentioned the original price, but yeah, definitely you can get it at a lower price, and you can check out the other websites too. And this brand is like quite popular from a good amount of time, and I wanted to try the skin tone range. So here you can see the packaging is nicely done. It came inside this black color pouch, and I must say that the packaging is very good. You can like carry it around, and it's also very good for storing the markers nicely inside the black color bag. Even the bag is quite heavy and looks well built. It came with this zipper. So yeah, let's see what colors do we have. Also guys, earlier I was using the pro markers. I do use them now also, and this is the second brand in the alcohol marker range which I would be using. So yes, I'm pretty excited to try this one out, and here you can see all the pretty shades. These are being advertised as skin tone marker set, but I think we can also use this in other areas also, like maybe for the garments or for the hair. And in this one you can see some other informations regarding the blending, and some other important things you should take care of. So guys, do comment below that if you have used this brand before, or which other type of brand you prefer in the alcohol based markers. And here we have a swatch card where we can swatch the colors, and we also have this rubbery kind of thing which we can put between the papers. Like if you are working on a notepad or a sketch a pad, you can keep it between your paper so that the colors doesn't bleed and it gets transferred to the other paper. Okay, so here we can talk about the look of the markers. This feels good, it's easy to hold, and this one is a set of 24, and it has two sides. One is the brush, another one is the chiseled. And guys, here I can feel that some colors are being very repetitive. If I just look at the top of the pen, and some colors, they might feel like they are very similar to each other, but again it might look same, but there might be little difference when we swatch it out. So yes, here we also have this color swatch, and we have one colorless blender, but I will just test the colors on this swatching board. Another interesting thing about the marker is that the shade number and the name is mentioned on the cap of the marker on both the sides. So yes, it's easier to pick the color when you store it, but I just wished that it was also mentioned on the body of the marker, like the name is not mentioned on the body of the marker. So anyway, while we need to pick the color, we can either go with the swatch card, or we have to look at the top of the cap and like test it out and use the colors accordingly. Talking about the color range guys, we do have some good contrast here, some darker shades, some lighter shades, and some warm colors, some cool colors also. So color range is quite good here. Okay, so time to test the markers out. Here I'm using this 4 different type of papers. If you want to understand the papers which are used in fashion illustrations in a better manner, you can definitely check this video. I will be posting the link in the description box, or you can click on this I button. Okay, first of all is the Bristol paper, and these are very smooth papers guys, and second is the ivory is again very smooth, and here is the watercolor paper which is hot pressed, and last is the cold pressed watercolor paper which has a texture to it. So normally I don't use markers on this watercolor sheets, but sometimes I do, but I avoid the cold pressed one because it has a texture to it, and I keep the cold pressed especially for my watercolor illustrations only. So guys, if I had to recommend papers for using your markers, I would obviously recommend the Bristol paper because I personally use them, and even ivory and hot pressed, but not the cold pressed one because it has a texture to it. So sometimes to glide your marker you might feel like a little bump over the paper, but on a smoother paper it will glide like butter. Okay, so here we have a colorless blender. Now this is a common question which I get sometime, that what is the use of a colorless blender and how to use it. So guys, colorless blender is just like your normal uh, alcohol marker without any color, and you can use it to blend the colors, to make the color lighter, and to mix two colors. And actually there are so many other uses also of this colorless blender. We can use it with pencil colors also to blend the colors and to just mix it with the base, or to give a nice shading type of effect like a ombre effect to the colors. Here you can see guys, just dilute the color. It's like using that alcohol to dilute the base color. Also you can use it in this manner, just picking a lighter color wherever you have to do any kind of detailing or for giving that fine shading on the face. Okay, so guys, another interesting thing regarding marker is that it's a very good medium for doing the base. Now sometimes some type of markers, they are not very good for doing the base and we can't layer it with any other material, but here I'm testing it out that after doing a base with this marker we can use lots of different detailing tools and even pencil shading over the base. So suppose you have done the whole illustration with the marker and you have to give that final detailing, final shading, and the drapes or maybe the folds with pencil colors. So here I think you can use it. This pencil colors are gliding very smoothly. So yes, these markers are definitely very good for doing the base. And also here you can see I'm using that colorless blender to show you just a little example that how this colorless blender will blend the color, and it can also blend your pencil colors. So yes, you can definitely use it to create any kind of like texture, any kind of detailing. So it all depends on how we are using the medium and experimenting with it to create the desired effect. So the first impression of this markers has been okay for me. Like I enjoyed working with them so far. I was trying this illustration out just to test the colors, and I can say that the colors were actually very smooth to work on. And the thing with marker is that guys, you need to layer your colors, and the color will settle in pretty good. And sometimes some colors they act little patchy, but I think that might be the issue with the paper also. Like if the papers are not very good for alcohol based markers, they might act little patchy. And here I'm using the hot pressed watercolor paper, so I wanted to try this on a hot pressed watercolor paper. So the colors they were very smooth and easy to blend. I tried layering the color to create little shadow, and the color they become dry and then they become lighter. So this is one thing guys, that you can create multiple layers with the same color to create that shadow and bringing depth to the features on the face, like around the bridge of the nose, in the jawline, near the cheekbones, on the chin area below the face. So it's like contouring the face with the colors and creating that multiple layers of the shade. And here I'm quite satisfied with the colors, and I tried blending with the pencil colors little bit over it. So I did little shading with the pencils on the hair and on the skin. Normally I use my polychromos for doing the skin. Again, if you want to see all my art materials, art supplies, you can check out my other videos. Like you can check out the playlist specially of my art materials. You will get all the details regarding the papers, regarding the materials, and guide especially for beginners that which medium would be actually helpful, and also planning for your mediums on a budget. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want more such first impressions video and unboxing videos, do comment below. You can also let me know that which other products I should try, and I would definitely love to try any other such products which I have not used before. So yes, do comment them below, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I shall see you all very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.